What's up, family? Today we have a new bill that was just passed yesterday, and it does include a child tax credit. We recently saw these disappear where families were receiving up to $3,600 per child. Congress failed to continue it back in 2021, and here we are in 2024, and it is returning once again. I'm going to share those details with you in just a moment. Also, we have a new way to file your taxes for free using a software that was created by the IRS that makes things a little bit easier. And last but not least, we have a warning message from the IRS. You won't want to miss that. I've got the details to share with you in just a moment. But before we get started, make sure that you are subscribed to the channel as well as hit the like button for the YouTube algorithm. Now let's go ahead and start with the video. Yesterday, the House ended up passing a new bill, a bipartisan bill, and it is going to include the expanded child tax credits that we saw a couple of years ago. Yes, it also includes a few business tax breaks for those, wealthy individuals. But the good part about it is that these child tax credits have always been here forever. But recently, because of the pandemic, they were giving individuals the actual money in their pocket. And that is exactly what they are doing once again with this new particular bill. But anyways, yes, the House ended up passing this sweeping bipartisan tax bill on Wednesday. The bill negotiated between Representative Jason Smith, which is the chair of the House and Ways Means Committee, as well as Senator Ron Wyden, which is the chair of the Senate Ways and Means Committee. They both cleared the House in a bipartisan vote, 357 to 70. This received a widespread of support in the lower chamber. Was critical for this piece of legislation because the Republicans, they fast-tracked it under a tactic known as suspension, which means that any bill that passes under suspension requires 2/3 support as opposed to a simple majority rule. That means that the tax proposal needed significant bipartisan backing in the Republican-controlled House of Representatives. But anyway, they ended up making it happen, and roughly about $79 billion package is facing a steep climb in order to pass in the Senate. Now, this is where the Republicans are demanding that the bill clear some additional hurdles, if you will. But anyways, this is exactly what you need to know. How will this actually impact you, as well as myself included? Well, this particular piece of legislation would pass what is previously known as the child tax credit. This was something that was brought during the pandemic era, in which individuals were receiving a specific amount of money, up to $3,600 per child in your household. But anyways, the new rules are as follows. It says that the bill would raise it to $1,800 per child in 2023, $1,900 per child in 2024, and $2,000 per child in the year 2025. It would also adjust the value for inflation in 2024 and 2025 as well. So that is some definite positive news, if you will. Now, even though this particular bill did just pass the House, we did receive a IRS response message in regards to this legislation passing. Take a look at this right here. We heard from the IRS commissioner. He said that, look, the child tax credit could change, but let me tell you, don't wait on Congress. Don't wait on Congress to completely pass this bill in the House and the Senate, because you don't want that to affect in regards to how you file your taxes for 2023. According to the IRS commissioner, he is saying that, look, don't wait on them. Just go ahead and file your taxes as you normally would. We'll figure this thing out together once things get passed in the Senate and then get signed into legislation by the President of the United States. But anyways, Congress is still negotiating the $78 billion tax package. And like I said, they are introducing the child tax credit as well as some retroactive changes as well. And if this is enacted, yes, the child tax credit changes could affect the 2023 filings this season. But like I said, the IRS commissioner is saying that don't wait. Do not wait for them to pass it or not pass it. Go ahead and file your taxes we'll figure things out later. So anyways, that is a direct message coming from the IRS commissioner. I know previously we've talked about it on this channel where you might want to go ahead and wait a little bit longer to see whether or not this bill ends up passing before you file your taxes. Well, according to the commissioner, he is saying don't pay attention to that information. Go ahead and file your taxes as you normally do. So if you normally file them in January, February, or March, go ahead, continue to do it. Don't wait until the last minute in April because it could take you longer to receive your tax refund if you are eligible. So anyways, we definitely want to keep mind to what the commissioner is telling you and act accordingly as you normally would. So, and in addition to that, speaking of filing your 2023 tax return, we do have some information also coming from the IRS in which they recently rolled out this new tax filing program in which the IRS is saying that you can use this and file your taxes for totally free. The bad part about it is that this program has only launched in 12 specific states. But anyways, like I said, the IRS launched this new free tax filing system this year in 2024, and the pilot program will be available to taxpayers in multiple states for the start of the tax season, which means that the start of the tax season actually was a couple of days ago on January the 29th. So if you haven't filed your taxes, you are 2 days late. Just kidding, guys. But anyways, this is called, the software is called Direct File, which is the IRS is saying that this is their online tool, and it will come with step-by-step guidance and real-time support, but it is not for everyone. Everyone won't be eligible for this in the beginning. As part of the staggered rollout, like I said, it is only available in 12 states, and it is saying that this is initially being available to government employees in the following states: Arizona, California, Florida, Massachusetts, Nevada, New Hampshire, New York, South Dakota, Tennessee, Texas, Washington State, and Wyoming. But like I said, this is only available to government employees, not just anyone, guys. So probably shouldn't even be telling you about this, but because I am, just want to give that information to you just in case you want to save a little bit money if you are a government employee. But like I said, they will continuously be rolling out additional states in regards to this particular program and trying to see how it all happens, whether or not the website is sustainable to handle 12 states. But anyways, just wanted to give that information to you. Also from the IRS, we have a warning message that they are letting people know tax season just began 2 days ago on January the 29th, and you need to be worried about the scammers. The IRS is warning you about the new refund scam letters that are going out. Be mindful of this. Don't forget that the IRS doesn't necessarily send you mail in the mail. So be mindful of this, guys. And it says right here that the tax season has only just begun and the IRS impersonators are already hard working to scam people like you and myself. Scammers are sending emails and text messages about your tax refund or your tax refund e-statement that look as official as it can get in hopes that it tricks you or tricks people into clicking on that image link so that they can steal your data, steal your information. But I'm telling you guys right now, do not fall for this at all. The IRS does not send you mail or text messages or anything like that unless they are telling you specifically to log into the website. IRS.gov. Always make sure whenever you click on something or go to the website, you are not just doing a basic Google search. You want to make sure that you actually type in the address bar on your browser, IRS.gov. That is so important, guys. But anyways, like I said, the IRS is letting you know that they will never contact you by email, text message, or social media to get your personal information or financial information. Only scammers do that. Be mindful of that, guys. And they're showing a picture right here of what one of the scam letters looks like. It pretty much looks official, but be mindful. The IRS does not operate that way. So anyways, I just wanted to give you that warning message so that you do not fall victim to one of these scams. So again, guys, if you are listening to me right now, please comment down below and hit the like button. Let me know that you actually heard that warning message from the IRS. It is very important. And last but not least, guys, I do have a little bit of a funny story, or maybe not, depending on where you lie in regards to politics. But speaking of the IRS, because we have been talking about a lot of that on this particular video. One of the IRS contractors that was previously working for the IRS, they ended up releasing Donald Trump, the former president, his tax records when he was pretty much trying to withhold them from the public. Well, anyways, this particular contractor released that information, as well as he released Jeff Bezos' information, which is the founder of Amazon, as well as Elon Musk, which is the CEO of Tesla, as well as a bunch of other companies. He ended up releasing those tax records to thousands, if not millions of people on the internet. He ended up doing that, and just earlier this week, guys, he actually went to court and the judge sentenced him. He pleaded guilty and he was sentenced to 5 years in prison. But anyways, his name was Charles Littlejohn, and he did plead guilty to this particular offense, and now those tax records have been released into the wild, and he is now having to pay the consequences for his actions. So anyways, just to give you a reminder, do not do anything like that, because you could go to prison. But anyways, I just thought that particular story was very laughable, if you will. And just a quick reminder, do not evade the law, do not evade taxes, and do what you're supposed to do. Be a law-abiding citizen. But outside of all of that, what do you think about this information? I am super excited to see these child tax credits being reintroduced again. We just need to get this particular bill passed in the Senate so that the president can sign it into law. But anyways, that's all I have for you today, and I hope all this information in this video was helpful to you today. Well, anyways, that's all we have for you today, but feel free to check out some of the items down below in the description. There are a couple of opportunities for you to earn some free money, such as signing up with Webull, where they are giving away 12 free stocks after you deposit $1. The cool thing about it is that those stocks can actually be worth around $3,000, almost like hitting the lottery, if you will. In addition to that, don't forget about signing up for that Amazon Prime membership, where you can get 30 days for free, which is a great time right now as the NFL season is coming to an end, because we have the Super Bowl in another week or so. So you definitely don't want to miss out on that opportunity, as well as being able to order things that you need right now or tomorrow. Order them and have them delivered to your front door for totally free. But anyways, if you are interested, check out the links down below. But anyways, if you enjoyed today's content and you want to see more, please go ahead, subscribe to the channel. It's totally free. And if you like today's video, then go ahead and hit the like button for us. It really helps out this channel, as well as it tells YouTube to share this video with others. But anyways, I appreciate you guys stopping by and watching, and I hope to see you on the next video. Peace.